all the time is to be writing the TV because they just fired Jimmy Jacobs from writing the TV. Get
Damn.
the fuck out!
Hello.
Right at the moment for.
Hello, Jimmy
Jimmy
Jacobs.
Takeover.
Welcome to SNME.
Hello, Jimmy Jacobs.
Maybe we should get in touch with Jimmy Jacobs. Maybe he wants to write a few episodes of our show.
Yo, get in, Jimmy.
Get in here, Jimmy Jacobs.
The sheets say he is specifically responsible for Chris Jericho still being here, though. So it's all Jimmy Jacobs' fault. Nobody else's. Everybody else is pitching for Jericho to go away, and Jimmy Jacobs is like, "Here's my new learning tree segment. Here we go."
Have you considered that Tony Khan just looked at his booking team and Jimmy Jacobs wasn't giving him enough creative energy to justify keeping him?
He had bad chemistry with I don't even know
with
who
Bryan
else is on
Danielson.
the booking team with Chris Jericho. Yeah,
no, with Bryan Danielson. That's why he added Danielson. He saw the bad chemistry and he had to make a difficult choice.
Oh, I see. I see.
Should we go to hell?
We should go to hell. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, none of you.
Sure. We were doing major stars and stars on SNMEs, but I'm okay not to.
Well, we can.
All right. Okay. He's here.
Yep.
He's here.
Too.
Yep. He, I think, can have the night off.
Sounds good.
He's here. He's here. I think he can have the night off.
Yep.
Leave him. He's here. She can have the night off. He can have the night off.
We probably have to go get Kendrick as well then. Feels
no.
No.
He's not a star or major star. That's not how this works.
That's awesome.
He's here. He's not, right?
No, he's not.
Oh,
should we do an angle though with him and Idol being goofy?
We could, but also Triple H is wrestling, so I think it makes sense for him to be there for that anyway.
Right on.
And actually, I think Idol could be there too. I have ideas now that I've mentioned it. He is not here.
Yeah.
Leave him. He's here. She's here. And he's here.
Fair play. Oh yeah, Madison Square Garden. It's already set.
Boom.
I could have right-clicked to accept automatic choice, but it scared me. So, yeah.
Now you have to go and do it automatically.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Damn. Perfect.
Yeah.
How does any of this shit work anymore, Putty?
We are going to stay on Fox for this show because we still have our Fox SmackDown deal.
This one. It's this one. Then.
Yeah.
So, this one.
All the stuff we've worked out, we're gonna do after the SmackDown deal expires. Because we're fucking Fox over a little bit, but we're not fucking them over so much that we just completely cut ties immediately.
Right.
Is my pitch, yeah.
Then is it just the rest of these?
That's pay-per-view. Did we not have a TV distributor for Canada?
No. We never have. I thought.
Okay.
I always thought that's what this was supposed to be.
It's
never been like that.
No, so. Fox. Okay, yeah, I think you're being confused. It was a while ago. We set up Fox Sports Direct to be our pay-per-view distributor for SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble.
Okay, WWE.com Direct is the old thing.
And the WrestleMania Access Pass is specifically for Mania, so we can have Mania do a big buy rate compared to the others.
Right.
And we also justify it that we do our own distribution for Mania. I am okay to make Canada pay for this show if you want to. I'm also okay to just not broadcast it in Canada and sell the DVD there.
Ooh.
Or make them get a VPN to watch Fox.
Well, Fox Sports Australia is another commercial cable network. So in theory,
we're definitely doing that one, yeah. And I think we're doing Cabal Deutschland. Oh, that's pay-per-view, so maybe not. Yeah. We do make the UK pay for this, so they will pay for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was always the plan, because we wanted to make it so like back in the old days where they would pay for every other one, but that episode thing cropped up, so we're just making them pay for all of them.
This is pay-per-view.
Okay, so I'll leave it up to you as to which countries you want to make pay for this show and which countries you want to leave to just not have the show.
All right, we will throw it in Canada, and then I think I probably want to throw it in Mexico.
Cool. What I will ask you to do now, though, is after the show, can you go get TV deals for events in these regions?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I agree with you. I don't know why I had not thought of that before.
I think maybe I had asked you, and then maybe we had taken a little break, and so you've forgotten, which is fine.
All right. Perfect.
Oh, we haven't taken a break in a while.
Back is fucking killing me. Fuck.
I went and, so this morning I was out, I went and I looked at a castle, and then I went and I looked at a lighthouse. So I've been doing a lot of walking, and my right knee gave out, so that wasn't good. So I'm also in pain. But, yeah, that was fun. I like castles.
Okay, so the finding their feet thing is gone. It appears we are actually generating less, though, because I swear we were at like 94 per meeting, were we not?
Okay, let's maybe look at some of these then. So we're generating, we have a positive relationship with Triple H and The Undertaker.
We're insane.
We're an egomaniac, yeah, which is fair.
Yep.
The Undertaker is, I mean, those are all positives.
Yeah, I think Taker, for what he's generating to what we're getting out of him, that's pretty damn good.
That seems all right. Dusty looks fine.
Well, yeah, it's not that bad.
It's all right. Maybe it'd be nicer if Dusty had relationships with the rest of the team, but it is what it is, I guess. Triple H is losing a lot, but that's because he's an egomaniac, and he's still like keeping up with everybody else, which is fine, I think. And Michael Hayes is doing really well. I'm pretty happy. I guess we've got the too many voices penalty, which I think is also okay. That is a lot of bad chemistry. Interestingly, Michael Hayes has a really big penalty. He doesn't work well with us. And I think he's the person on the team that I'm the least fond of. I do like his work. The Nat Hart Vampire Slayer arc was well done.
I'm not opposed to pulling him. I will not lie.
I think we maybe give it at least till SummerSlam and see how the product is. I mean, would you deny that we're in a pretty good space now with the product?
We're good anyways. Yeah.
Good anyway. Like, and this product that we've been producing over the last few weeks has been the result of this booking team. You know, so.
Also, we're noting that that's the final stored amount I was reading down there. We're generating 104.
Yeah.
So pretty. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah.
Let's just store this for now, and we will come back to it if we need it.
Sounds good. All right, what's going on here? Okay. Hello.
Hi.
What are you doing here? You'd like? No, you can't come in.
No.
What are you talking about? Who the fuck are you? Get away from me. Oh, I know you, but no, go away. What are you doing here?
Okay.
Cody Rhodes came up with an angle.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm listening, Cody.
I bring out my dog.
Your dad's on the booking team, so this is some nepotism occurring. 13! Oh yeah, because everyone's together.
Yep.
Free drinks.
Ray's getting everybody drunk. Nice.
What's there's some sort of Mexican beer that Americans make fun of. I can't remember what it is though. It's like a spiced beer.
I don't even know.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if Google reveals the answer quickly. Mexican beer. Brands. Oh, I think it's like beer with tequila.
Oh.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's UK actually that I'm thinking of. Is it Modelo? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, but Modelo isn't like... I don't know. Modelo's just beer.
It's just beer. I'm sure there is some sort of thing that I've seen where it's like beer, either spiced or with some sort of different liquor in it.
Jesse found a broken down karaoke machine.
Huh. It seems to be a lot of those, strangely, in various arenas across the country, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, it might just be MSG. We do come here a lot.
That's true. The MSG broken karaoke machine.
Desperado.
Look at that shit. Passing on psychology to his nephew. Oh my god.
What I was thinking of is Desperado. I don't know if you've heard of that.
No, never.
Okay. It's like a tequila flavored beer.
Weird.
Okay. Should we hold an open forum?
Sure.
Sure. Let's hear it.
Oh, there were so many that they presented it like
listed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Preferable.
Cool.
Cool. Should we book our matches?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Well, I think I knew exactly where I wanted this card to go order wise. Yes, I think it's gonna start with Bobby Lashley and Doug Basham. Hold on, just book this in at 10 minutes for a second. And can you remind me what percent? I think you just close this window and it'll tell me what percentage. No, it doesn't. Can you tell me what percentage of match to angle that we're expected on events?
70.
70. So, okay. Probably, yeah, let's just say 70 to give me an idea here. Like 84 minutes. Hold on. Let's do a rough. Actually, we can just start doing it on screen, can't we? So we're looking at about 84, by the way, is what we're roughly aiming for. 4 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And then, yeah, Bobby just wins. I think we can just throw Dominate on this.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Then I think the next match would be the M&M brand on a pole match.
Hell yeah.
7?
Yep.
Yeah, you sure? I'm down to. I'm down to change.
Like 10, but.
Should we go 9? I'm happy to go 9.
That works for me.
Check the announcers on this, by the way, and then obviously set them.
Oh yeah.
So we forego. Yeah, just swap these to JR and Steve Austin. Cool. Okay. I think. Actually, hold on. What do you think? I have an idea, but I want to know what you think before I say it.
No.
Okay, then I'll say my idea. I think so. There are a lot of ways to go about this, but I think the cleanest, the most sensible way to do it is that Nitro just wins, gets all the stuff back, and then if we want to, so one of my ideas was that M&M realized that they don't really need the M&M brand anymore, and so that could happen whether they win or lose this match. But I think the cleanest way to do it is to have Nitro win, so then we can just drop the is thing. Because it's funny, but it's it's run its course.
Unless, of course, he remained the is, and the next time we saw Johnny Nitro, he was utilizing the M he has won.
That is true, and I think that is interesting, and certainly something I'm open to doing. But then we also still have the is.
And that's it. That's the consequences of our universe.
Is that a serious pitch?
I
asked that not because I'm like denigrating it. I just like it's like the other day when you pitched something else. I ask this because if you're not serious, then there's no reason for me to consider it. But if you are serious, then I genuinely will consider it.
I think there is something there, but I don't think it's any direction that we want to go.
I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay, Nitro wins.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason Joey Mercury should win this match, right? Like, unless we plan on keeping Mercury around in this role, which I don't see happening.
Yeah,
I think Joey Mercury is going to be joining that individual whom I sent some promo ideas to you later this year. So.
Oh, that's based.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say like he could join that individual that we fired earlier this year. I was just like, damn, okay, fair, yeah.
Next match, I think, is Undertaker versus the LGBT community. Oh, yeah, set the announcers. Oh, I can't find it either.
Commentary. He changed the name. He changed the name. What the fuck, man?
I think that's a good. I think that's a good change. Freaks me out, but I think it's the right change. JR?
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm like, who?
Wait, can you check JR's has JR stopped declining in the new game?
I do believe so. Like a lot of people did. Yes.
Nice. We get to keep JR.
Fantastic.
Because it is only 2008, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, Taker versus LGBT. Ooh. 6?
Yep.
Oh, why you so hasty, Tucker? We need to talk about this. Yeah, that's fine.
I say what?
And then I think Intercontinental title match. Again, if you have any disagreements on this order, you just let me know.
No, it's all pretty solid. Yeah, like once we got through the undercard stuff, I think this is pretty straightforward.
11?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'd fuck with that.
Okay. Drew wins. I'm gonna say like overbook.
Yeah.
Open is fine. Tainted. Shawn Michaels at ringside. Rory and Robbie McAllister at ringside. And then distraction finish, the Idol Stevens Triple H.
Based.
Cool. I mean, Protect isn't going to help, and that's all I'm willing to give him, so fuck him.
Fuck him.
Log him. Yep. Cena Kennedy. Oh, interestingly, it says how much you need to book, but it doesn't say here how much you have booked, which is a little annoying. I'm not going to lie. In this case, I would like to see how many minutes we've already booked.
Yeah.
We can work it out. It's just 90 minus 52, I presume. So, 38 is the answer, I assume. But still. This could pretty much go as long as we want.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I think that so it's either early teens for like sort of a standard match, or we go a little longer. I think this is a match where they do. I don't know. I think this could be like a long epic, but it is also still Mr. Kennedy.
I will throw it there 19.
I mean, I'm down for that. It almost feels a little long, but it's definitely not long for some of the versions of the match I had in my head. 18 is screaming out to me. I don't know if you're down for that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm alright for that.
Cool. And then I want Cena to win by submission this time.
Massive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. And that can end the storyline.
Good call. Good call.
Actually, I've got an angle afterwards. Maybe we save that note for the angle. Cool.
Last man standing.
Last man standing. Yeah. Cool.
What a mess.
What a mess.
What a mess.
So this would be when we've booked. God, my brain's not braining. It's 58 minutes we've booked, I think. If my math is happening.
Yes.
Cool. Which means if we were to hit our optimal target, okay, this would be in the mid-20s. In my heart, I had this in the early 40s. I don't know if that's going to appall you, but that's where I had this when I booked it.
You know what is the most terrifying thing ever, buddy?
Yeah.
Sitting here, as we were getting to this match, the number 44 flashed in my head.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's I can fuck with that.
Dear God, what have we done?
I mean, yeah, to explain, although I'm sure not a lot of explanation is needed, I do see these two as this generation's Shawn Michaels and Triple H. And I think that they're going out there and doing a match that is an homage to those matches of the early 2000s, I think. I don't know if you had that thought too, but in my head, I feel like they are sort of doing an homage to those two guys.
I never particularly made that conclusion.
Right. Which is interesting because you were one of the people who brought it up first of all when we did the feud.
That they were like Shawn and Try?
Yeah, that was like your whole basis behind your take on the DX rated RKO feud.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I never... Okay.
You just didn't make the connection when they were separated, I assume, is what
Yeah, never.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like they're a one-for-one copy. I just think they're the like big star, former friend, brutal, violent rivalry of the era.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you.
And so I think that in a lot of ways, this match is like an homage to that. Yeah. Although, again, another sad thing is that I have spots for the end of this match, but it's 44 minutes, and I certainly don't have spots for the start of it. So that's something for you to maybe think of. Yeah, or we can just not do them. That is also fine.
But they can figure it out.
Yeah. Cool. Should we unscript the match then?
Yep.
Cool. And the Rated R Superstar is going to win his third WWE Championship.
Hell yeah.
And end the Age of Orton.
Slow build that shit.
Yeah.
I hope they have the psych to do that.
I'm sure they do. Maybe not for 44 minutes, but I'm sure they do.
Oh, Orton has an 87.
Yeah, I think we gave Orton a minor psych bump in this game.
He's got an 86 as well, so yeah. I think they're good. They can do it.
Let's maybe go for some bumps, because this match is long, and I'm sure they will occur.
Yeah, stunt bump, crazy bump.
Let's try the crazies, I guess. On Edge, specifically, maybe for crazy.
Edge is down.
Maybe don't go crazy on Orton. Maybe just go stunt on Orton. Cool.
Like the guy leaving with our belt, we're like, well, if he gets hurt, it's okay, but keep Randy Orton safe.
Less about hurt and more about how I see them in character, you know? I see Edge doing the crazy shit, whereas Orton is not necessarily that kind of guy for me.
And even then, to be fair, like if Edge did get hurt here, we would adapt, so...
That is true. It's very easy to fix that, I think.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be,
Cool. There it is.
There it is.
One thing I want to check is the storylines, mainly only for Edge and Orton. It's hot, which is fine. Do we want to... I'll leave it up to you. I would be fine leaving it at hot, or we could spend some energy to try and bump it.
I think we're okay to leave that one, honestly.
I'm down. Yeah.
As long as it's hot to me, you know what I mean? Like it.
Is it hot to you?
Yes.
Cool.
They have told me how I feel. And yes is the answer.
Great. Cool. All right. So intro video package to the show. The world is watching as well. Your comms check-in. All that shit.
All that shit.
Maybe this is actually now, these days, it's a 3-part angle.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Guff.
Guff is the right word for that, right?
Okay. Yeah.
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 I don't know. Well, I do know. I generally know, unless I'm wrong.
Guff, it has a derogatory connotation.
Yeah, it's cool. Like not garbage,
meaningless small things. Yeah.
It's the guff.
It's the guff.
This is show intro.
Yeah. So Edge subjective video.
Right on. Segment host Jerry Lawler.
Sure.
Oh, we can't go into a video from. Oh, yes, we can because the parts are separate. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Can we get Jerry Lawler to do our voiceovers now?
Yep, 2 works for that. Yep, reasonable.
Kill you.
I support you, game.
I absolutely do not.
And
okay,
then your comms check in. Yeah.
Is Jim Ross.
I'd either go.
I guess working the crowd.
Yeah, I would go segment host, working the crowd, or character development would be.
Segment host for sure. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
I guess I don't even have to name these because it's not like they're gonna show up anymore.
No, I was thinking about maybe going for the segment output though. So for this one, for example, like it doesn't have to be detailed, but we could go, the WWE Sting is played, a video package showing Edge and his highway to hell, and then we check in with our comms. Okay, you're doing it in this format, but that's fine.
I don't know, did you make that or no?
I liked it as pros, but if you like it better as titles, then I'm okay.
It wasn't just going to be straight up titles, but just okay.
Like I would have done it as again, my pitch for the pros is like the WWE Sting is played full stop. A video package is showed showcasing Edge and his long-term rivalry with Randy Orton. The commentators welcome us to SNME 19 Highway to Hell. Triple H.
Real.
He's here.
There.
Yep. Like that.
Perfect.
Cool.
That ends the show, right?
What is the booking complaint at the moment? It's Triple H. Yeah, it's Triple H. Cool.
Yeah, it's just Triple H.
And then I want to start off the show with a Batista promo. Yep, 6 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Good call.
And then for the output, I would go Batista relives Madison Square Garden memories, makes a promise. Don't capitalize relives. We're in prose. You're an English major.
You're right. It's been many years since I've done that, though.
Written? Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, fair enough.
Seriously, yeah.
No, that's acceptable. We're getting back into it. I mean, that's what we do every week. We just don't necessarily always write it down. Yes. Yeah. So I go comma, and also works. It makes a promise to his fans. Sure. 6 minutes. I go angle instead of interview.
Oh yeah, it makes that. I did choose the cutting a promo one.
You did. Yeah.
This incorporates promos, I guess.
I would go angle though, personally. I don't know. Yeah, you're fine to do interview if that's the way you'd like to do it.
No, okay. I agree with you.
Cool. Maybe sell the WrestleMania Revenge Tour here. Oh my god, we're already at 115 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, oh, Putty, the show's done. Actually,
It's fine. We have a really long last match, so we can use a little bit of the overflow. Also, fuck Fox. We'll keep going if we want to.
Real. You can't kick us off.
Yep. Then we have our first match. Then afterwards, we don't really need to do too much here. We should certainly have a 1 minute video about this Eminem feud.
Yeah, you want to just do that?
Yep.
Straight up.
Yeah, we can think of another angle to go in this segment before this, but let's book this in now. Put everyone in here. Johnny is Masters, Tori, Joey. Subjective video. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Joey Mercury. Tori Wilson. I love it. It's gonna pop up every fucking time. I know.
You could fix it by making it a video first.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Have you updated? You said you updated to the new patch, right?
Yes.
Should we test if this list thing works now?
Oh, they didn't say anything about updating that, so.
Oh,
it looks like it does though.
Oh,
it does.
Hooray! Hey!
We did it, everybody. We didn't do it. I like to
think we were part of the movement.
we could have had this fixed weeks ago.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Just saying nothing.
If only we provided meaningful feedback to the game that we spend a long portion of our lives playing.
If only the creator of the game thought we were trustworthy and we didn't agitate him constantly.
I suppose that's right. If only we had a positive relationship with the creator of what is one of our favorite games as much as we hate it.
Real.
Yeah. Okay, so Eminem package, yeah.
Yeah.
A video plays showcasing Joey Mercury's crusade against Eminem.
Yeah, I like it. Is that 1 minute?
Yes. Okay. Oh, there is a quick alter button down there, Tucker.
Where?
Down bottom right, but to the left of Road Agent Notes. Up. And see this? Oh. So you could use this. I feel like this is something that you would find use out of.
Yeah, this is actually...
In fact, I see no reason why not to use this now.
This is preferable.
The only reason why you would want to use the big menu is if you want to use the sword features, which up until recently did not work.
Sure. Yeah.
No live videos.
Apparently. Right on.
I
forgot those didn't exist.
Okay, let's just book in the stuff that needs to be booked and then we can fill later. So
the answer is nothing.
Not true. There's should have
one thing.
Let's do a Cena Kennedy video package.
Okay.
What was the thing you wanted to book in?
Nothing. Because it's clearly not happening.
Yeah, no, not yet. Soon, but yeah, not yet. I know what you. Now I know.
Just John Cena, I guess.
Yeah.
1 minute?
2, I think, on this one.
Sure. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So, I'll let you finish this and I'll add something to it.
The battle. We'll get different words going.
Verbiage, yeah. Jog, he's back. It's Jog Cena. And then new sentence, same package, same angle. New sentence. Mr. Kennedy makes his entrance and announces himself.
Okay.
Why is entrance capitalized, Tucker?
I don't know. Time, that's why.
Sorry, you cut out. What did you say?
Writing titles half the time, so
that's fair. You literally live your life in titles. And then the second part of this angle, Mr. Kennedy working the crowd 2 minutes.
Right on.
Use the quick ad, Tucker. We talked about this. Should we have Kennedy minor victory over Cena?
Sure.
Okay. I have an angle for after the match where Cena is going to offer his hand to Mr. Kennedy. And I don't think Kennedy should take it, but I haven't fully understood like where I wanted this to go. Like, obviously, my natural instinct as a simple man with simple tastes is that Kennedy just kicks him in the nuts and leaves. But I'm open to your suggestions as to where we could go with this angle. But I do think Cena, I think it's a good beat for Cena after all this to be like, yeah, good job, kid. You earned my respect.
Yeah, and I do think it's the appropriate beat for Mr. Kennedy to be like, bro, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but it's the matter of how he does that, I suppose. That's the part we could play around with. But if you don't have anything else, I'm happy for him to kick him in the nuts and leave.
Yeah, I think that might be the move, honestly. It's pretty sick.
Cool. I go Cena working the crowd, Kennedy fighting, probably.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Post-match things.
4?
4, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you're feeling this, but there's something nostalgic and satisfying about writing these angles for me. Maybe you're just finding it a pain in the ass, but I think it's making it feel more real to me.
I hear that a little bit for sure. I don't know, might also be you would have played a lot more of like the earlier TEW ones than me, where that was. I remember in 2013 there was a lot of like. That was kind of, I do remember messing around with that in 2013. Never in any great depth and stuff like that, but I remember it being like, oh yeah, I can like write my own things. That's fucking sick. And then the freestyle angle thing kind of just killed that whole idea.
Let's go.
It's just better, to make that clear. The freestyle angle thing was just a better version of that to me.
I am starting to kind of come around on this angle system.
Do you remember? You will. But it used to be like target 1 and like aggressor 1, and you could like there were like the short codes and shit like that to pull the name. Yeah,
yes.
Good shit.
I kind of think that should it would be nice if there was some way to implement it into this. But I think even this would be hard code. But if you could drag the name from the little box down there up into like the text box, even that would be kind of cool. I don't know. Cool. Maybe just a more advanced text box writer in general, where you have your roster on the side and you just click them to automatically put their name into your text, and use the short name as well. Because that was one of the nice things about the old one, is you could use short name.
Right?
Anyway.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, or team name even. Let's go unreciprocated minor victory for John Cena. Let's go regular storyline victory for Kennedy over Cena, and then end the storyline. Let's see how the game handles that. John Cena.
Sorry. Then it was regular for Kennedy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then end the storyline. Yep. That's 3 ghosts.
Oh, you're right. I put it on 3 ghosts, I think, for one of them.
No, maybe, but it's.
Yep.
Oh, you did. Okay, well, you should probably fix that.
I don't know what the hell just happened. My gut is killing me now. Oh my god.
Do you want a break?
It should be all right, I think.
Okay.
Should come around, surely. Right?
I mean, it's definitely not a hernia, right? Because those don't go away.
No, it won't be one of those.
All right. If you say so.
I think I'd know.
Video package for Edge Orton. Yeah, I don't think you would.
Yeah, Randy Orton, I guess.
Yep. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Yeah.
Gosh.
Randy Orton and Edge really don't like each other.
Yep. Okay.
I'm sure this is for the belt.
It is.
Just because I can't see it anymore on the initial screen.
Can you think of any angles we can put before the matches that don't have them to give us an opportunity to speak about them? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
There is obviously
definitely should be something in here.
Well, you can don't worry about Phil for now, because I think we can bash out some Phil. But like, is there anything in terms of like before those 2 matches that gives us a chance to talk about the matches? For one of them, we can just do the classic. One of the competitors is off screen. The commentators introduce the match, which
about for
Triple H drew. Yeah.
Oh well, I was going to pitch IC title. We just do a big DX entrance.
That's a good idea.
It sets the character for the YouTube people, shows that he's reverted back to that stuff. It gets us to, wait, Drew McIntyre has the IC belt now? That didn't happen on, that was a TV thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go. Yep. So do the introduction for Undertaker LGBT.
Yes, okay.
And the comms introduction.
So yeah, just the comms then talking.
Why don't you do Undertaker off screen and the comms as segment hosts?
I like it. Stephanie McMahon.
She's back. What's yours? We need to figure out who the next SmackDown general manager is, but it's going to happen in like next 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, that is something to think about.
Yeah. Unless it's just Mick Foley, but then that gives us another problem. The age-old problem.
Ooh, we'll hang out with Michael
Cole, yeah. Unless it's just Taz. There is also the option, actually, that around November-ish, there is another iconic SmackDown commentator that we could tap up for that position.
Matt Stryker.
True!
Oh, okay. 2 minutes?
I think 1 minute's fine for this.
Sure.
It's also not a video, right? It's a live angle.
They put it as a video? Oh, because I would have picked the video one. Oh my god.
Did they put it as a video? Yeah, you picked video.
Yeah, what can I say, man? The game can't read my mind.
6 minute working the crowd, quick ads,
yeah,
Shawn
man.
and Triple H.
Hell yeah, man.
Will it maintain work? Oh, look how convenient that is. It kept working the crowd in the role for you there. That's actually good, yes. Pretty good, yeah. Slash promo. Yep. And unscripted, because Triple H will complain if you don't.
Real.
I guess give him Give them both regular storyline victories over their respective feud mates. So Drew in Triple H's case and Idol in Sean's case.
So they both need to be off screen then.
Don't think so.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
I'll show you.
Show me. Show me.
You want a regular?
Yes, please. I believe if you're getting the victory, you have to be in the angle. But let's go like this. Check. Yep, cool. Go ahead. Quick ad.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good call. Good call.
I know it's not a huge deal, but the reason why I'm doing it is because I think you'll feel better once you get into the habit, and the best way to get in the habit is for me to remind you every time. Off screen. Yep.
I don't know why I started typing quick ad, and then I was like, oh, that's not it. Quick ad again, and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Drew McIntyre.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay. And which one here is the Triple H thing?
It's not Relic of the Past. It's Trouble in Paradise.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Okay. Right. Do you have any, Phil, before I start rattling off a bunch of ideas I have?
I don't have anything for this specifically, no.
Okay, Burning Building promo.
Oh, yep, okay, yep. I thought you said quick ad. I thought you said fucking Burning Building promo.
I did say that. I said those exact words.
Oh.
What was I meant to say?
I don't know actually. Honestly, I don't even know where I was confused.
I don't know why you put Jerry.
I said it out loud.
Well, you put Jerry Lawler in there.
Oh, it's Michael Hayes.
Yep.
It?
And also segment. Oh yeah, you did segment host.
Well, now I have to go back to Jerry.
Yep, and then just click remove. That's pretty convenient, though. I think
it is. I agree.
All things considered. And it's a pre-taped video outside broadcast. A post-apocalyptic city burns in a overproduced pre-taped vignette. I wondered if you'd... I wasn't going to say anything because I was like, he's too deep. I don't want him to go correct at all. And then you noticed it yourself.
Fucker.
Who are you calling a fucker? Me or you?
Yeah, the game.
Okay, no, acceptable. Blame the game. It doesn't have feelings. In an overproduced, a vignette, yeah.
Is it? Wait.
That's right. No,
it's that.
Wait. I'll Google it. Yeah, that one's right. That one's right.
Is that one?
Yep.
It's a vignette.
Yep.
Not a vignette. Oh.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna send a bunch of these at you, so your choice where they go.
Oh fuck.
U.S. title match on Monday night. Just put them both in the angle. Women's #1 contenders match also Monday. Subject. Yep. Again, just put them both in the angle. And also put Beth Phoenix in the angle. Beth Phoenix and Candice Michelle are in a storyline, right?
Possibly.
We can check.
Subject. I just set the.
You didn't click save. You didn't click save.
Oh, so some things I have to click save, but this type of thing you don't have to click save for, and it'll just automatically save it. Understood.
That's possible, yeah. If you're not going to do output for these, which is completely fair, at least do the copy-paste deal. Does Control A work in that box?
Control A?
Hmm? No, you so just click in the box, and then, yeah, and then press Control A. No, nothing?
No,
okay.
Nothing.
Control A it would select all. That's what that function does in places where it works. No, it might not work anywhere in TEW, but obviously I'm just speaking from other applications. We have a big match on Thursday. Yeah, Shark versus Chavo Guerrero, right? That's Thursday. It's just that's the one. Yeah, that's the only one you haven't done on this show so far.
Control C, Control V. That so inefficient with all my actions.
Yeah, Chavo versus Shark is happening on Thursday, right?
Yes, it is.
Cool. We should advertise that for sure.
No, Chavo there.
Now, you're the English major, so I'm curious on this. What determines whether the little word should be capitalized? Like on the. In subtitles,
okay,
yeah.
So, in theory, both of those should be lowercase. It should be like that.
Okay. Is there any circumstances in which case that's not the case? Or should they always be?
From everything that I know, words like is, in, on, the would all be lowercase all the time.
Well, in the case of is, if it's a proper noun, you capitalize it, right?
In as well, like if it like started, well, I guess that'd be anything. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't know if you caught the is joke there, but.
Oh no! What'd you say? Sorry.
Well, you said is would always be lower capitalized, and I said not if it was a proper noun, which means a name. And there is somebody on our roster who,
that's really good.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, but cool.
Yeah.
Put it here.
And then we don't have a lot of time for this, so I guess it's just a 1 minute angle here, which is Undertaker, Kevin Nash working the crowd. They stare each other down after the match, and Undertaker does the cutthroat motion. As Kevin Nash is like, oh, you defeated my goons.
What minute you said?
1 minute. Yeah, it brings us to a nice clean 140. Yeah, the Undertaker, locks eyes with Kevin Nash and makes a cutthroat motion after defeating Los Guerreros. Sure. And then put Kevin Nash at ringside for that match. All right. That looks good to me.
I agree.
Cool.
Everything's good here outside of the Triple H thing. Yep. Perfect.
Oh, right. We didn't end up needing a storyline. I'm fairly confident. Like, is anything here creative? I feel like the answer is probably no. I don't think anybody really needs a character idea. I think we just. I am open to hear options to use our creative energy, but I'm also happy to just roll it.
Let me look at how much we make, because as I told you, the limit to this is 250. So if we are at
86, we're no, not really.
We're in 138. So
and we'll spend about 30 on Raw.
Yeah, 20, but yeah.
30 because Raw's an hour and a half. Each show costs 20 per hour to avoid being penalized. Yeah. It shows you 30 when you're at Raw.
Yeah.
The reason why, by the way, one thing you maybe didn't keep in mind mentally is that we spent 10 creative energy more on this show than we do on our TVs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'd be the 94 to the 80. Or no, because the 86 wasn't even the number anyways. It was the after the subtract. Oh, yeah, no, it was. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyways.
Yeah. I think we're good. Oh,
right.
go to the first angle of the show and just continue every storyline we have.
We own.
Oh, yeah, we own. I think you can make this faster by clicking on the box a couple times and then pressing the down key. I might be wrong about that, though. Yeah, so, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Only a slight time save, but there you go. All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Yeah, are you good to do this in like right now?
Yeah. Let me just go quickly double check. There are no new tier 3 patrons, but I don't think there are. Audience? Yeah. As of Stairway to Heaven. Nope, no new tier 3 patrons.
All right. In 3, 2. Oh, I must hit start streaming. That would have been crazy.
That probably would just not have happened. I would guess.
Yeah, I think a thing pops up that's like, hey, it's already.
Someone's already streaming. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, in 3, 2, 1. Hello, folks. Welcome back to more 2008. No face cam today. I'm lazy.
There is a face cam over on Matsudairo VODs.
Oh my! It's SNME 19. It's the highway to hell. Buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's our first Madison Square Garden SNME of the season, and I think we got a huge card for you tonight.
Yeah, we're pretty stacked. We're gonna get into it as we get going. Yeah, Madison Square Garden, SNME 19. I guess we're just jumping into it.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
So we get all of our show intro stuff. This is really well for show intro stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jim Ross and Steve Austin apparently. So yeah, the world is watching and all that. The main event tonight is a continuation of a feud that started about 12 months or so ago.
Longer. I think it's been like 18, I think, really.
So crazy. Yeah, it's the WWE champion Randy Orton defending against former friend, former tag partner, current eternal enemy, Edge, in a last man standing match that promises to be all kinds of brutal and messed up.
Totally.
All right, keep moving.
We're kicking things off with a big name. It's the animal. Batista, who comes down to the ring. He does his entrance. He does his pyro. He smiles out at the Madison Square Garden faithful, all 20,000 people here in the sold-out arena. And he gets on the microphone. And he says, Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world. This is the arena where the big matches happen, where the big nights happen, where the changes in careers happen. This is the arena where everything can change, where you can reach the top or you can hit the bottom. Madison Square Garden, 5 months ago, this was the place right here in this ring where I lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Chavo Guerrero. Madison Square Garden 5 months ago, right here in this ring, was where I lost my right to main event WrestleMania for the second year in a row. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, Madison Square Garden. That was a rough night for me. But I tell you what, only 3 months later, it wasn't Chavo Guerrero or The Undertaker that everybody was talking about at WrestleMania. It was Batista and Floyd Mayweather. And now I'm back here in the world's most famous arena with the lights on bright for Saturday night's main event. We've got a stacked card, and I'm here because I have something I want to say. Now, if you follow my career over the last few years, you'll know that I am a man of my word. And so I want to make a promise right here tonight, May 31st, Madison Square Garden. See, when I came to Raw in the most expensive talent trade deal in the history of professional wrestling, I came here to make a name for Raw, to elevate my career, and to make history. Now, I may stand here before you as a 4-time World Heavyweight Champion, and many of you will say that I've already reached the pinnacle of this business. But there is one championship, one height that I have yet to reach. So the promise I make to you here tonight, Madison Square Garden, is that by the end of 2008, I will be the WWE Champion. And he drops the mic and poses.
Based.
I mean, Batista, he said it, he's a man of his word. He made that promise last year, and he kept to it. So Edge or Randy Orton, they better watch out.
Oh, this is the WrestleMania revenge.
Yep. Good, well remembered.
Come on down to your local arena where you won't see John Cena very likely, but you might see Elijah Burke. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Marcus Corvon.
Dolph Ziggler. Why are we just naming new breed people?
I thought of Kenny Dykstra as well, so it's the new breed.
Come see the new breed. Why do we not? We should just use the new breed for these angles.
We should just use new breed, clearly, yeah.
Okay, now I think up next we've got our opening contest, which is Bobby Lashley versus Doug Basham.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley's come over from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown, which kind of ruffled the feathers of Doug Basham, somebody who had an established spot on SmackDown, being the United States champion for.
I'm the one that's supposed to be the mid Carter.
Yeah, basically. And Doug Basham rejects the fact that in this trade period, there's been a bunch of guys coming over from Raw to steal his title matches, essentially. Bobby Lashley's like,
yeah, I am here to steal your title match.
I'll kick your ass about it first.
Yep.
So yeah.
Can Doug Basham play gatekeeper? The answer is no.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley spears him after like 4 minutes.
Yep. I like that dichotomy between the wrestling rate and the crowd rate, because it's probably just Doug appealing to the crowd and then Lashley doing some babyface spots and then just spearing him and pinning him.
Yep.
Exactly
what's going on here. Big things probably for Bobby Lashley. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, he seems unstoppable. I feel like Lashley's one of those guys where last year on Raw, if he was in any other company at any other time, he probably would have been world champion because he had a great year.
Yeah.
But he just ran up against an unstoppable John Cena and then a Randy Orton really at the peak of his game.
Let's see what a new environment can do for Bobby Lashley. This Thursday on SmackDown, we've got Chavo Guerrero defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Shark, who won the number 1 contendership this past Thursday.
Yep.
Oh. All right. It's the big one.
I'm telling you, folks, we have every match on this card is a main event.
It is 2 contracts, 1 pole. Joey Mercury has successfully taken ownership over one of the M's in M&M, which left us for a while with Chris Asters and currently leaves us with the Is.
Yeah, the is realized that Chris Asters just was never going to work. That's just, he can't be going around as Chris Asters. So the is, as the good friend that he is, gave Asters the M, and yeah, he's now the is.
After months of hanging out in the back, pretending like all this wasn't happening, Johnny Nitro stood up from his chair in the background.
He reactivated.
Yeah, he did. He woke up. As Joey Mercury had said, that the M&M brand meant so much to him because it was his life, and it was a life that was taken from him when he got injured. I don't know what that was. Sorry, having some chest thing there. When he got injured, yeah, all of his friends abandoned him. Johnny Nitro stopped calling him. Melina seemed to just like walk away from the whole thing, kind of unbothered, like it never mattered. And that hurt Joey Mercury. And the only way he knows how to make it right is to cause even more hurt.
Yep.
By making this man walk around as the is.
And tonight, it all comes to a head. One way or another, this is getting settled, as either Joey Mercury walks out with the whole M&M brand, or Johnny Nitro reclaims the final M.
That is the 2 contracts up on that poll. Let's do it. M&M explode.
I want to mentally prepare you, Tucker, for the fact that this game's probably going to think the thing on the poll is a weapon, and this match will probably end via pinfall. But let's all mentally prepare ourselves. Actually, once the contracts are retrieved, that is the end of the match. And the contracts are retrieved by Johnny Nitro in a match that's actually quite entertaining.
Quite good, yeah.
Yeah.
M&M lives. They get their extra M back. The brand is safe. The boys are together. Nitro did it.
Joey Mercury is once again a loser.
Yeah, go home, Joey. Nobody likes you anyways. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Actually impressed by this. Johnny Nitro's the man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
This upcoming Monday on Raw, Jeff Hardy had beaten Ted DiBiase Jr. in a non-title match 2 weeks ago. It is finally time for the Reaper to come around. The Reaper to come around. Holy shit, it's The Undertaker.
I think you meant the Reefer.
The Reaper. The Grim Reaper. Oh my god.
Jeff Harvey, the Grim Reaper.
Jet Harvey. Yeah, Jeff Hardy's finally going to come to collect possibly some Americana-themed gold.
Yeah, Hardy's been on a mission ever since that parting talk from Bobby Lashley. He cost Ted DiBiase the WWE World Tag Team Championships, and now he's coming after the US title. He's beaten him once. If he can beat him on Monday, he's going to be champion.
We go to our commentary table. Jim Ross and Steve Austin break down why you're seeing this graphic. The Undertaker on one side, Los Guerreros Blancos Técnicos on the other. Why is this happening, Jim? Why is this on pay-per-view?
Well, you see, The Undertaker, of course, ever since WrestleMania, has been involved in a pretty wide-reaching feud with both Chavo Guerrero, but also his sort of faction on SmackDown that they call themselves La Familia, which is Chavo Guerrero, his quote-unquote uncle, Kevin Nash, and his nephews or cousins, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. And since WrestleMania, obviously, we had that ladder match last time we were here on YouTube at Stairway to Heaven. Chavo Guerrero reclaimed the World Heavyweight Championship by beating The Undertaker in the ladder match. Well, after that, Kevin Nash thought, well, the only real way to keep The Undertaker away from Chavo is to deal with him. So he gave Los Guerreros Blancos a strict instruction: take down The Undertaker by any means necessary. Ever since then, they have been attacking Taker. They've been trying to beat the shit out of him. They've been trying to maybe injure him, maybe get him to go home. I don't really know what the end goal is here, but it's led to tonight, where The Undertaker is being forced live here at Madison Square Garden to take on not one man, but two in a handicap match.
Can The Undertaker overcome the odds? The
answer is yes.
Last ride. I don't trust either of these fuckers to take a tombstone.
Yeah, the Undertaker. I mean, I think we teased for a couple minutes that he might get overwhelmed by the numbers game, and at some point, Taker just hits a big boot on one of them over the top rope, and then just starts dismantling them. We get like a double choke slam, and then I guess he picks up Zack Ryder and fucking power bombs him through the mat, and then pins him for the 1, 2, 3. If Kevin Nash wants to get rid of the Undertaker, he's gonna have to think bigger. And the Undertaker makes that point by staring Kevin Nash in the eyes and mimicking a cutthroat motion.
Kevin Nash, who's been at ringside for that entire match, watched his boys just get rolled. I don't know, man. He's angry. He's
scared.
Confused. He's scared. He's sad. He doesn't know what to do.
I don't think this is the last we've seen of these two.
What's happening here, buddy? Why is my haze on my screen?
I mean, there's a description of the angle, carefully worded by Tucker here. I'm going to take this brief respite to say that for this show, we decided to actually spell out a lot of these angles, and a lot of that work fell on Tucker's shoulders. So I think I've been saying this a lot lately, but Tucker appreciation in the comments, people.
It's a long, hard single pan of like this city skyline. The city is burning and it's buried under, I don't know, sand and glass and fire and piss, and it's
oh my god,
crazy.
that piss joke hit me so hard. I think a bit of like spit went up my nose. I actually like hurt from that joke. Holy fuck.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a really fucked up looking place. I wouldn't want to live there.
There's a little SmackDown logo, so we know which brand this vignette belongs to on the bottom right of the screen.
Understood.
yeah. Just so people don't watch this and be like, where do I see more of this? The answer is on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden. Are you ready?
So yeah, Degeneration.
No, I said, are you ready?
Yeah, so DX, they're here.
Let's get ready to suck it.
Yeah.
And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Yeah, I think many people have pointed that out before, but yeah, no, it's if you are not ready, suck it. Like, all right, what the fuck does that mean, dog? Huh? Anyways, Triple H and Shawn Michaels are back at it. Degeneration X is rolling as a unit once more. Triple H has reverted back to being a 39-year-old man after getting to live life as a 28-year-old man for a little while. Once Drew McIntyre took that Intercontinental Championship from Triple H, which did happen, by the way. Drew McIntyre is the Intercontinental Champion.
You beat him clean, I think.
He did. On an episode of SmackDown early this month. Like the start of this month?
I think so.
Month?
I think it was this month, for sure.
I feel like we've had the whole month for this, yeah. Anyways. Not important. Triple H is back being a 15-year-old at 39. With a 43-year-old who acts like a 12-year-old.
So,
boys are back in town.
Our match tonight is the rematch. Triple H challenging for the Intercontinental Championship against the only one, the Highlander, Drew McIntyre, who is the new Intercontinental Champion. Why don't you explain to the viewers Shawn Michaels' recent altercations with the Idol Stevens?
So the Idol Stevens is he an impersonator? Is he getting paid for this? Does he just do this for fun?
I think because there's an I think we had this discussion before. I think the impersonator implies that you're sort of like trying to fool people, whereas when it's for entertainment, I would call him an impressionist.
Okay, sure. He does impressions.
Although I guess Shawn Michaels would probably call him an impersonator. Although maybe Shawn Michaels doesn't even know he's not the people he's I don't really know what goes on in the mind of Shawn Michaels. I'm not gonna lie.
And Shawn must be especially confused, considering our go-home angle saw Shawn Michaels impersonating,
doing an impression
Idol
of
Stevens, who in turn was doing an impression of Drew McIntyre. But Shawn was with Triple H, who was doing an impression of Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre came out.
Drew McIntyre also just kicked everybody.
Essentially, the Idol Stevens is dressed up as Shawn Michaels, Drew McIntyre, Ric Flair. I think that's our list so far. All different people to get into Shawn Michaels' head.
Didn't he also dress up as Antonio Inoki?
Was that not beforehand?
Oh, maybe. Sorry. I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing the whole list. My bad. No, the list is a lot longer.
Oh my god, yeah. I think I would not remember more than half of them. Yeah, I'm sure. It's whatever I feel like saying on this when we get here. But yeah, Idol Stevens has just been messing around with Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels is an extremely volatile Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels. Yeah, it's Triple H versus Drew McIntyre for the IC title.
Can he reclaim his title?
Yeah, can he regain his belt? I don't want to do the answer is no again, but the answer is no.
Great match.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre finds a way, mostly due to the help of the Idol Stevens.
See, Tucker, this is why you use the distraction finish note and not just the distraction note.
You're right, because now Drew McIntyre stabs him with his sword. Like, bleeds out. It's terrible. It's an atrocity. Yeah, no, so the Idol Stevens comes out to fuck with Shawn Michaels. He's dressed up tonight as
Trish Stratus. Okay, Triple H works.
We'll keep the meme going. So Shawn will look over and he'll be like, "Hunter, you got to get in the ring, man. What are you doing? You're gonna get counted out." And then Idol Stevens can hit a pedigree on Shawn Michaels. Triple H is like, Triple H comes over. He's like, "No, don't do that. He'll try to kill me again. He'll think we're fighting. What's wrong with you?"
And he turns around into a future shock DDT.
That he does. And Drew McIntyre is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Wow. What a meteoric rise for this young man.
He's the only one. The only young man.
Yep.
The last young man.
The Highlander.
We have a women's #1 contenders match on Monday. Beth Phoenix's women's championship. We're looking for a contender. Candice Michelle, who's recently come over from SmackDown, has been building momentum. She's hot.
She is.
Her momentum is hot. And she's going to take on Mickie James, somebody who's kind of been around the Raw roster for a little while, never really reached that peak, but she could do it.
Didn't she fight for the women's belt at WrestleMania 22?
Possibly. That was years ago, though, buddy.
That's fair.
Remembers that.
Very reasonable. Yeah. Trish who?
Literally. We have so many other blondes.
You're right. You've pointed this out a lot.
I've pointed out before. Yeah. All right. We get a video package for Cena Kennedy 3. 3 straight SNMEs. No.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think so.
3? Wow.
Yeah.
3 straight SNMEs, 3 straight Cena Kennedy matches. This is all about, I mean, the identity of the brand, really. John Cena took that big loss at WrestleMania, followed it up by having probably his worst month we've ever seen him have. Led to Kennedy calling it straight up. It is not your shoulder that's broken, it's your spirit.
Maybe it was, but John Cena has managed to recover from that position, and he had to fight so hard a couple weeks ago at Stairway to Heaven in order to even be in the match with Kennedy. But he fought from underneath, he overcame adversity, and he ended up picking up the victory in the end. But that celebration, I think, showed us all we needed to know. That was a victory hard-earned for Cena. And we were all waiting to see the rubber match. It's Kennedy 1, Cena 1. Who's going to win this one? who is going to prove to be the better man.
Mr. Kennedy comes out to the ring. He does his little arm motion, winds it up. The mic comes down. He's weighing in at whatever. He's from Green Bay.
He is a former WWE champion.
Mr.
The
Kennedy.
2008 Royal Rumble runner-up.
Paste. Mr. 29th elimination.
A former Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy. There we go. Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Who will walk away from this this little war we've had going on here? With the momentum, with the...
This will be a big win for whoever can pick it up, for sure.
With the trajectory.
Yeah. This could decide who's next in line to face the winner of our main event. And if it does, that man is John Cena. As once again, these two have a close clash, battling between their styles. Cena with that power and that momentum. Kennedy with those sort of underhanded tactics, cutting corners, slowing the match down, trying to annoy his opponent, get into his opponent's head and grind the match down. Cena, I think this is probably the closest match they ever have. They both get good amounts of offense, good amounts of chances to win, couple of near falls here and there, but eventually Cena catches Kennedy in an STF and he wrenches it as hard as he can, and in the middle of the ring, lights on bright in front of 20,000 in the world's most famous arena, Mr. Kennedy taps out. And John Cena has proven to the world that he still got it.
I'll really quickly put my... Oh, wait, I can do that from this screen, can I? No, I can't.
Oh, no. We saw your wallpaper.
I wanted to put my Discord on Do Not Disturb, just in case, but I can't do it from... Well, hold on, I'll just open it. If it comes up on the screen, sorry, gang. Okay, nice. It came up on the right. Nice.
Don't leak our DMs, bro.
That was the point. I didn't want to.
Don't show them all of that scripture I've been sending you.
Real. The Bible study we've got going on. Sending back and forth religious music. All of these things are real.
But they're out of context. I swear. This was good. Well done.
Yeah, this is Mr. Kennedy's best performance in this game so far. So
yep.
Like by far too. Like he's normally like a high fitness guy, so pretty fantastic.
And also the promo before the match also banged for him. So fair play.
Shout out John Cena.
Yep. As if we needed to. All right, John Cena after the match gives Kennedy a look. And there's the celebration Cena has here is a little bit muted compared to SNME 18. But sort of he's got his hands on his hips. He's clearly like out of breath and physically, fatigued from the match. He sells more than he ever did IRL. And then he looks over at Ken. He gives him a nod, and then he extends his hand.
Mr. Kennedy looks at him, considers it, takes John Cena's hand, only to kick him in the balls.
And then the camera zooms, as he walks to the back, the camera zooms in as a smug face with a smile on it.
I feel like Mr. Kennedy got his.
I feel like
he lost. Yeah. I feel like he got his. He did everything he wanted to do.
In my book, that's 2 and 2.
Real. All right, match 5. We're on.
All right. All that out of the way. We've had an undercard filled with star-studded events, but up next, it's the main event.
Yeah, Randy Orton and Edge really don't like each other, guys.
There's so much behind this. I don't know. I feel like you have a big attachment to both of these men. Like, was there ever a chance that it wouldn't come to this? Was there ever a chance that they wouldn't be these violent rivals wanting to take everything from one another at any cost?
I think I think I would think of I believe if I just say this concept, it will invoke what I'm thinking. But I'll continue on anyways, even if it doesn't. Um, but really like a den of thieves type thing
Mm-hmm.
here. Um, Randy Orton and Edge were always probably going to turn each other in the long run. Edge being, I mean, really like okay, we like him and he seems cool and he's like all right now and he's not doing it as much anymore and whatnot. But like Edge is a pretty like depraved guy. Like he's really just a fucked up dude. Like not the type of guy you'd want to be like stuck in an elevator with. I'll say.
No.
Same with Randy Orton though, who is maybe not as depraved, but just
he's
as
ruthless.
disturbed. Like these guys, both of them are. I mean, I want to say both of them are crazy because that would give some, I don't know, some cause to it, some reason.
The difference in my head from what you're talking about here is that with Randy, even though I agree with you, he's capable of some seriously depraved actions, there is always a purpose to it. The only time Randy Orton inflicts cruelty upon people is if they are in his way. And you always know what he wants. He wants to be at the top of this industry. He wants to be the world champion. He wants people to give him the respect that he deserves. With Edge, sometimes it's random. Sometimes it's chaotic. I almost feel like the title here is secondary to Edge. I feel like what Edge wants to do is inflict suffering upon Randy Orton. For some reason or another, he feels... I mean, we know the reason, right? Edge lost almost a year of his career to Randy Orton. But, yeah, go ahead.
When Rated RKO broke up, Randy Orton decided that he needed to get Edge out of the way before
I think that
became a problem.
That's a debatable story. Maybe some people might say that it was Edge who started the whole thing.
Well, that was such a long time ago, buddy. Nobody really remembers anyway. So why you gotta be like that with me?
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that there are two sides to every story.
Yeah, and well, I think Randy Orton has. There are very few situations Randy Orton's in where he isn't in control of the situation. Mostly lately due to his violence. He's able to dictate the control of situations. Edge doesn't so much have that. And it's not really about control or power with Edge like it is with Orton. Because you can see, I believe, at least to me, there is a joy that Randy Orton gets out of being able to do this. You know, being the top dog, being able to quite literally terrorize people and get away with it because nobody can beat him. He has the greatest single move in the history of professional wrestling, and as long as he hits that, nothing else really matters.
The 3 most deadliest letters in professional wrestling, yeah.
Edge just seems to do this because he thinks it's kind of fun.
Yep.
I don't know who's more dangerous.
Should we find out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, do you have anything for... So, like we talked about this beforehand. I have some ideas of how the back end of this match is going to go. But these two are going to war tonight. And they're certainly not gonna do it quickly. Do you have anything you wanna put out there for how this match plays out in the front half?
Well, brawling.
Of course, I'm with you.
Are you just looking for some like spot ideas or something, or?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to, but if you have any things you think that would be fun, any stories physical stories you want to tell in the first half of this match, then you're free to.
Trying to think about how these guys. Trying to think of like their moves and how they relate to each other. Neither of these guys have a tremendous injury history aside from Edge being kicked in the skull, which would do it to you.
Well, didn't Edge for sure? Edge had that really big injury, right, earlier on in his career? His neck, maybe?
Yeah, the 03 one, yeah, where he hurts his neck really bad. It's the thing that, in the long run would eventually limit his kind of main career run. So yeah, he's got the neck problems. He's been kicked in the head. I'm sure Orton is at least once. going to tease doing a punt, try doing the punt. You know what I mean? Like, I can just kick this guy's head off, and he'll go back on the shelf for another 12 months. I'll see him again in a year, and I'll kick him in the head again until he stops coming.
Yeah. Like he did with Governor Rob.
Yeah, Governor Rob got so brain damaged from that whole thing. He
became a Democrat. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hey, Got him. Let's go.
Probably shouldn't say that so close to the election. We need to be
probably not
impartial.
Probably not. Also, these people aren't on our streams all the time, so they don't know
who we
what
are.
Our politics are. Yeah, they might think that's legit or something. Oh God.
All I'm saying is go vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Go vote against the really scary guy. Yeah, all right, let's do it.
All right, so towards the end of the match then, again, we've got 30 to 40 minutes of violence in this one. Like you said.
The only one thing I did want to say and stuff like that after I got my shit out of the way is I'll turn it over to the viewers at home. If there's any cool thing you can think of here, put it in there. It's like 40 minutes. It's in there. A
lot of time, yeah. And I like to think that along with the brawling, of course, we're going to see usage of weapons. But in particular, because it's Edge, I think we're going to see tables. We're going to see ladders. We're going to see chairs, right? We're going to see sort of spots surrounding chairs. We're going to have surrounding ladders. We're going to have a bunch of tables set up, some of which we use, some of which we don't. And as we go into the back half of this match, there are a few maybe table contraptions set up around the ring.
It's the Tommy Dreamer superstructure.
As we get to the back half, these two men have thrown everything at each other. They've been put through the announcer's table. They've been, Randy Orton has hit the RKO. And while Edge was down for 3, in a normal match, the match would be over. He was able to get up before the 10 count. Edge has hit the spear. And in a normal match, that would be over. It would be a 3 count. But Orton was able to get up at the count of 10. We are getting into desperation territory. Two men who are so depraved they are willing to do anything to keep the other man down. And at this point, I do think the title is secondary. One man...
This is for a title. Reminder, yeah.
It's for the title. It's for the grandest prize in the industry. But I do think it's secondary. I think these men want to beat each other down so bad they can't answer a 10 count to settle their differences once and for all. But we've reached the point now where if somebody is going to win this match, they do need to do something depraved. They do need to dig into that dark place that both men have. And there's one man in that ring who does it better than anyone else. And you mentioned that he had teased it. And as we get into that desperation territory, we see that look in Orton's eyes as he sort of steels himself and he goes to that dark place and he backs himself into the corner. And we all know what he's thinking. The one move. He's got the RKO. That's enough to win a match. But there's one move that's enough to put a guy down for so long that he took a year off Edge's career with this move. It's the punt kick. And he looks at Edge. And remember, one of the times that Orton lost to Edge was when he hesitated. And the hesitation is back. But only for a moment. Because Orton steals himself. He runs at Edge. And he kicks him square in the skull again. And he hangs over the ropes afterwards, a sick, twisted smile on his face as the referee starts counting to 10. And as the ref gets to 4, maybe 5, Orton starts kind of slowly walking around the ring, a smirk on his face. Clearly, this match is over. This last time Edge got kicked in the head, he took a year out of his career. We didn't see him for months. This match is over. Randy Orton has retained the WWE Championship. He gets up onto the top rope as the referee reaches 7, and Randy Orton does the pose, his patented Orton pose. He's already celebrating. He's already won. He has retained once again the WWE Championship, and the age of Orton will continue. And as Orton looks out into the crowd, victorious, the referee gets to 9. And then Orton, his eyes narrow as he doesn't hear 10. And he looks confused. And he kind of stops the Orton pose, and he's still on the second rope. He looks behind him over his shoulder, and there, clinging to the turnbuckle, eyes crazy and wild, Edge has gotten to his feet at the count of 9. And he pounces across the ring and spears Orton off the top rope and through 2 sets of tables set outside the ring. This match is not over. The carnage has just begun, and the Edge has survived a punt kick. And from this point, the match reaches a frantic pace. Both men trying to get the better of the other. Both men trying to take control as they know they got nothing left. Edge don't even know if he's thinking straight. Orton's thrown everything at Edge, and he still hasn't beaten him. What's it going to take to keep this man down? And then eventually Edge gets daylight. Edge gets a gap. Edge gets some space. And there's 2 objects left in the ring. A set of steel chairs. And Edge has that look in his eye. That same look that Orton had before he kicked him in the head. And he nods to himself as he puts Orton on top of one of the chairs. He puts Orton's head on top of one of the chairs, lays that chair underneath Orton's neck, and Edge gets the second chair. And he looks at Orton, and he looks at the chair, and he pushes his hair back, and then he slams the chair straight on Orton's head, crushing Orton's skull between 2 sets of chairs. And then he waits. As the referee gets to 4, he shakes his head and he slams the chair into Orton's skull again. And the referee has to restart the count. He's looking at Edge like, what the fuck are you doing? And then Edge doesn't even let the referee start the next count as he slams Orton's head into the chair for the 4th time. And then the 5th time. And then a 6th time. And a 7th time. And then an 8th time as he throws the chair out of the ring. And he pulls his hair back and he crouches in the corner, like you can feel the adrenaline coursing through Edge's veins. And then he waits and he pauses as the referee reaches 10. The rated R superstar is the WWE champion again. Hey game, I did my best.
The 3rd reign, man. The 3rd reign for Edge. Fantastic, dude. Jesus. I love that. I love him killing him. Killing him and going into the corner to basically set up for a spear that Orton's never gonna feed up for, but just in case. And yeah, Edge has survived the war. And he gets the spoils from it. The age of Orton is over?
The 3rd ghost?
Hell yeah.
Whew, Madison Square Garden.
I love that show.
I enjoyed that.
God damn. Absolutely fucking fantastic. I want to do the media scrum, but you won't want to.
I think our agreement was we would do it for the Big 4. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
It is.
Thank you. Edge, Nitro.
It's like I got all these new toys and they won't let me use it. God damn it! Let the reporters ask me stupid questions so I can give out about it.
John Cena.
Yep.
Kennedy.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that group.
Cool.
Let's go with
great performance.
Here. Yeah, we'll go great performance.
Good example.
Good example works for me. Told they're awesome. And then complimenting a good performance.
Yep.
Well done, Ken. Everybody seems
please.
Yeah, we made some money.
Damn. God damn, that's a lot of pay-per-view revenue considering we didn't have it on pay-per-view in the US.
All right, there we go.
Maybe we should mention that this will be the last SNME on Fox, since despite a year ago we signed this whole big deal how SmackDown and SNME were going as Fox, and it is a big partnership with Fox. Turns out Fox have their own wrestling company and they hate us. So now SNME and SmackDown are both moving to ESPN, which after consultation and after the deal was negotiated, I think both me and Tucker were like, oh, this is like the perfect home. So we're quite happy with that move.
Yeah, the ESPN deal is going to work out quite well for us, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
Credits? Yep.
Credits. Yep. Good call.
Thank you
yeah,
all.
Thanks.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Thanks all, both the people here in the credits, and also anyone else who's ever supported us on Patreon or left a comment on the videos or even watched videos. Really appreciate the support. Next time we're here on YouTube might be SummerSlam. We have a couple of SNMEs between here and now, but no idea if we're going to film any of them.
Maybe one.
Maybe,
but
yeah.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
We're in Chicago. Then we're in California, I think. And then what's the last one? Oh, we're in Chicago, then we're in Minneapolis, and then we're in Los Angeles. Oh, we actually have 4 SNME. We probably will see you before SummerSlam.
I would think one of these would be worth throwing up there. But
I think any of the first 3, or maybe even all of the first 3, I guess, we'll have to see how we feel once the cards are built. But I think the only one that I'm like, is 23. I think 23 is going to be a bit of a filler show.
We'll make sure not to show you 23 then. Anything else you want to tell the folks here, Putty?
I think I'm good.
All right. That would be good for me as well. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Some SNME here likely at some point. Unless the next video in the playlist is SummerSlam, in which... Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, catch you around. Nice, we're out.
Nice.
Why do they want Chris Harris from me?
I mean, he's probably quite good.
He is quite good. What are you offering him?
So
why is my offer not being considered? Oh, because theirs is 4 years, ours is 1.
I don't think you're gonna like my instinct on this.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, the other 2 can just continue being a team, and we can have, like, said to ourselves, 1, they benefited from being in his presence for a bit. 2, we could have used him better, and just sort of live with that little regret, and then just keep using the other 2 as the team we want them to be anyway.
Yep. I think I agree with that then.
Let's put in one more offer, maybe, and then let it go.
Sure, yeah.
92,200, I think, is a doubling of his salary. Give him 2 years. I could see him sticking around to 2010.
Yep.
And yeah, unless if you want to add stuff, I'm willing to listen. But otherwise, I think I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that too.
Ah, well.
Okay, yeah, nope, he's not coming.
All right.
Fair enough. He's not staying. I mean to say.
Taz is back. Cool.
Joe Hennig is now an entertainer.
Oh.
I doubt that. Taz has returned. Yeah, we're the best in America. Drug test fees. Fox unhappy. Well, you know what?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, pay-per-view overuse. Oh, no.
Warning, your pay-per-view buy rate was widely reduced due to you've run so many pay-per-view events in the last month. That was like 2?
Okay. It might be 3, actually, in the last month.
3 in May? Oh, one of them might have just kicked over
in like the end of June. Yeah, or the end of April, yeah.
Right. You're probably right. Nice. You got like 6 million viewers overall.
Yeah, that's a lot of viewers, yeah.
That's a lot of viewers.
Hey, Pops, you want to check? Maybe Drew? Sure, Drew might have gone up huge, I'm hoping.
Recognizable.
Yep, because we just ticked into a new month. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, so he's had a big up these last couple weeks. Edge, maybe? I don't really know where Edge has been, but I think he's... Oh, that's actually quite low. Interesting.
Down quite a bit, yeah.
Can we consult his match history? Did we have him lose to a weird guy?
No.
No? Well, I guess no, because...
I think the match quality is just down, and so
that's true.
It's popped down.
That's understandable, because he's losing against Orton. Or he lost against Orton once, I guess.
Yes.
even though it was technically a draw. But whatever.
Honestly, yeah, no, fair. So like look at it, yeah, no, Edge isn't like a world beater or anything like that.
I know the important stat. So remember, so basics doesn't really matter. So the important stat is consistency, which is high. Selling, which is meh. Psychology is high. Top row is good enough. Athleticism is good. No, I would call this guy a world beater. This is an elite level worker.
Something ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's him versus Orton, really, I think.
Yeah, probably just seemed to click up.
I mean, the crowd rating and the wrestling rating in that last match were both in the 90s.
Yeah, they were significantly higher than the rating, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder whether it was the storyline in the end that just held it back.
It could have been.
But that's not a huge deal.
I'd never considered that, but... I mean, I had for like a second, but I was like, no, it was hot. It was hot.
However is the Miz these days? He's getting there. Yeah, he's. What about Teddy Jr.? Wow! What the fuck? Holy! That guy is. Oh my god! We did crazy things with Ted DiBiase Jr.
He's the $1 million baby. What can I say?
Wow. Anybody else on that show? I guess was Lashley ahead of his big push? Oh wait, we're still on we're still on stream. Let's not say anything crazy about Leslie here. Oh, but where's his pop? Okay, he's fucking over still. That's great.
I didn't even know we were still on stream.
Yeah, I forgot as well because you ended the video and I assumed we were just gone.
That would have been. Whoa, yeah, okay. Good enough. Thank God I'm not any more controversial off screen.
Yeah.
On screen.
Thank God when we got to Lashley, you didn't say the usual thing you say about Lashley when we talk about it off screen.
True. I go, that big guy.
I'm curious where Los Guerreros are these days. I don't really care. I just use them as I want. But I mean, they haven't really changed, but they're
slowly moving up.
They're real people, kind of.
They are. Zack Ryder's almost a real person.
Okay, he didn't show up today, but I'm curious where he's at. Kofi Kingston.
We saw this yesterday, yeah, but
I'm aware. I just I always like to check because I'm very Kofi pilled at the moment, so I'm excited for him. Yeah. Last night I couldn't sleep and I kept thinking about stuff for the series, so I had a few things running through my mind about.
I did see that at one point. I was up at like 3 a.m. doing Best of the Super Juniors and Burning Hammer, and I looked over and suddenly you were online again. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, actually, that was around the time it would be. You said 3 a.m. for you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 8 o'clock. I was waking up at 8 o'clock.
I thought so, actually. I was like, it's probably like 7 a.m. over there. He's just up.
Yeah. I had an early day today because like I said, we went and looked at things. All right. I'm going to wrap up the stream.
What a day.
Yeah, no, it was good. I really enjoyed it. So we went to a castle. It's not a castle anymore. It's like a ruins of a castle.
Yeah, sorry. You did say this earlier.
Yeah. But it's interesting because it's not there anymore. It's basically like the wall's still there. There's like a garden, which is cool. One of the towers is still intact. But the main donjon is gone. Yeah. But in one of the World Wars, it was a hospital.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. All right.
Did you get attacked by any druids?
No, although there was a very druidic forest out there.
Oh, I hear that's pretty common in
Wales,
Britain.
Yeah. All right.
Druid attacks.
We're back tomorrow, aren't we, for a special bonus Monday episode?
We are. Shout out Canadian Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
Monday. So we're back tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. So we'll see you then. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and peace out.